is Thursday, the 24th day of October 2024. I am George Wenner and I am here in the New Winthorpes, the community of New Winthorpes, and I'm here with a villager, Mr. Denroy Matthew, better known as Coco. Coco, what's going on with this extended cemetery? So, just to give some context, this is the community cemetery on this side, well laid out, well appointed. The Lamberts Community Cemetery here in New Winthorpes. This portion of land was given for a cemetery and it's laid out properly, well appointed. This is the community cemetery. However, in recent times, with the closure of the St. John's Public Cemetery, there are challenges. The government, through the Ministry of Health, have faced a plethora of challenges in burying the deceased, and we have a situation where this little tack-on extension to the Lamberts Community Cemetery was accommodated, and this is what obtains. Everything is just jammed up. It's a bit claustrophobic here. Everything is just jammed up, and to give some context, we're coming through, both myself and Coco, and so this is the fence to the Lamberts Community Cemetery here, and in this side, this is the established Lamberts Community Cemetery for the New Winthorpes community. Going to over to the far side, the fence bounded by the road on the southern side, and this out here is what obtains. And as you can see, there's work ongoing. Another grave is being dug. So we have here Coco, a villager, a retired undertaker. He worked with the undertakers here. He's now retired and he's a villager. Coco, what are the concerns here in the community with this layout here?
The condition of the extension. I mean, just say some of these graves are not even 3 feet deep.
They're not even 3 feet
Some of them
deep.
is not even 3 feet. Because you see the amount of stone and so that we have
yes,
around
it's
here,
very
right?
stony.
Yeah, because when they actually started the burial in the community place, we stand up against it. And so come over here and extend.
Let's make our way over on this side to prove your point. It's a very rocky area, and as you can see, as Coco is saying, many of the graves, as you can see, very rocky, very rocky.
This is stone. Look at stone
very, very rocky.
Some of them not even 3 feet deep.
So Coco is complaining, a retired undertaker, is complaining that some of the graves that are dug here, not even 3 feet deep, a very stony area, and the government persists in the burial of the deceased here with the overcrowding at the St. John's Public Cemetery, and with the situation with the new cemetery on the Sydney Wallen Highway, not yet completed after spending millions and still not completed. We have a situation here. Let's make our way over where the backhoe is digging.
Check the stone in them, all these stones that here.
This came out of the grave.
So they have to.
A very marly, stony area, and so this is what obtains, and they're very close together. And I remember when they started Coco, it was just that area, but they keep extending, going this way.
They actually other people lands now that people bought. Actually, on other people lands.
So villagers would have bought lands down here.
Matter of fact, I heard that some of these people are going back for their money.
Right, now that the cemetery is extending.
Yeah.
Going further over.
Yeah. And I want to wait until that back of fish digging his grave to see how deep it is. Can you believe his joke can make it with the 3 feet?
Well, as you can see, these are the stones. Yep. Stony area, stony. The backhoe is digging.
See these stones here?
Yep.
Down here. Look, you know?
And that is indeed a concern. Not the required 6 feet depth, a shallow grave 3 feet, and persons are being buried in this community. we do have a problem.
Look there. Look there.
We do have a problem here in Lamberts. This is what obtains. So this is a real concern. This is the water course. As you can see, the contour of the land, it slopes going this way, making its way down into Jabberwock. And this is the water course. This is a situation where the backhoe, government backhoe, Ministry of Health.
Look at the stones and them. See?
Okay.
Go on the east side there, take it. See?
This is digging here and encounter a problem here. All these rocks, these boulders, this is about 2.5, 3 feet down. And this is a real challenge. This is bedrock. Bedrock. The complaint is many of the graves here are shallow graves.
Not even 3 feet
Not even 3 feet in depth for the mandatory 6 feet down because of the stony bedrock, and the graves are very close together. We have a problem with the burial of our dead here in Antigua. It's really terrible. Coco, thank you for bringing this to our attention.
Every time, anytime.
This is what we're faced with, while we would have spent over $2 million for the new cemetery and still no relief in sight. And this area of New Winthorpes is being used for a makeshift cemetery.
When I born 1952 in New Winthorpes, right? I never feel as bad as how I feel right now. I'm telling you, I'm hurt. Very, very hurt. So money can make people do these kind of things.
There you have it, folks. George Wenner holding their feet to the fire, keeping them honest.